we have extremely old vines that produce not a lot of fruit. I mean, the yields are only perhaps 2 tons of the acre, maybe 3 if we're lucky in any given vintage. And what they do, these old vines do, is they really produce wines of great complexity and great concentration. So very fun to work with, very difficult vineyards to sort of farm because they're sort of established, and it's really is very much like changing an old man's habits. They don't really happen very easily. So I'll go ahead and pour this for us.
I remember reading that these are some of the oldest vines in California that you're finding.
Yeah, we source between 80 and 90% of our fruit each year from between 60 and 80 different growers. So we have a lot of different wines in the winery. Every vintage I have, maybe 80 or 90 different wines that we have to make individually. Most of those are older vines. It's an interesting thing, in the wine world, there is no real standardization of what's an old vine. So I always say, more than 35 or 40 years old, the vines are old, and they start producing less, and they start producing higher quality, in my opinion.
Okay.
So this old vine, 90% Zin, 5% Primitivo, a little bit of Syrah, and a little bit of Barbera again. Barbera really plays perfectly with Zinfandel because it's got really good acidity, and what we can do is use that Barbera in small percentages to highlight the Zinfandel's natural acidity.
Very cool. All right, let's give it a go. Wow.
So you can see,
Big
for those of you guys and you, Ian, tasting along, the complexity, we sort of took a dramatic step up from the California Zin. So this old vine, we use approximately 30% new oak. One of the other great things we're doing at Renwood, and as a winemaker, it's awesome because I get to buy a bunch of brand new oak every year, brand new barrels. And so I buy a lot of French oak, and I really feel like French oak lends and plays beautifully with Zinfandel, and lends a nice vanilla sweetness to the wine.
Yeah.
American oak is great as a blending component, but I like to use less American because I think, as we talked about, Zinfandel is a spicy grape genetically.
Yep.
And I don't like to highlight or enhance the spiciness with the use of a lot of American oak. So I back off American and I've added in quite a bit more French to it.
Well, you can get the oak, you do get those vanilla flavors, but it's not overpowering.
It's really well integrated.
Yeah,
That's a big challenge in making Zins. It really is.
This wine's a great ride as well. It kind of takes you all the way through the different balances.
It's a complete wine.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well balanced, very tasty, really fun. You all should try this.